So once you implement yourself or invest yourself in, dealings of the streets, you have to follow those codes. But people are not doing that. So that's why I say we live in a new era to where snitching is not the same. People snitching is not looked upon the same. Go back into those high profile cases. We've seen Tekashi 6ix9ine 4 or 5 years ago get indicted on RICO charges and go down with a whole gang of people. And he kind of got off scotch-free. I don't want to say scotch-free because he served time, but the numbers he was facing and his co-defendants were facing were football numbers. And essentially, he kind of got off with a slap on the wrist because he offered information on the people that he was around. This is what happens when you intertwine those two things of the streets and civilians, because the civilian is not living by the code of the streets. Yes, they're involving themselves in street dealings, but the core of themselves is not the streets. While these people, all they know is the streets. Yes, they may be making a lot of money. They may be of high stature, and maybe appearing to be a certain way, but all they know is the streets, so they follow by those rules. So if they go down, they're expecting everybody to follow those same rules. But when you have a case like Tekashi 6ix9ine, you have a kid that, at the core of him, he's not from the street, so he don't follow by those rules. Of course he's going to tell. I don't think anyone who has any information or any experience of dealing with actual gangsters, I hate saying gangsters, that sounds so corny, but gangsters are street people. I think they can look at that situation and say, I'm not surprised that kid told. It probably predicted that the kid told, because why wouldn't he? Here you are, a kid who is living his lavish lifestyle, making millions of dollars. Granted, your whole identity is based upon the identity of these people who are surrounding you. You're enjoying the finer things of life more than the average person. Why would you give that up for some people who you just met 2 or 3 years ago? I don't think many people would give that up. And it's unfortunate that, people we got arrested with, they're still facing those football numbers. They're probably never going to see the light of day outside of those prison walls again. But it was just perilous in them believing that this young kid who don't follow the same streets or same ethics and values that they did was going to uphold what they uphold. It was honestly stupidity to believe that.